And stuff. Oh gosh, make that jump. Yeah, if you don't make that jump, it's instant death. Our good friend, Mr. Warlock, or Druid, or whoever he is kind of like Luther off of Lands of Lore 2 in that aspect. He just kind of sinks and dies instantly. Water's kind of like that in most old platforming video games. Anyway, the key to this level is to move a bit slower than we have been. We've been kind of having a little bit of a fun romp through most of the levels, not really caring too terribly much about health or monsters. Well, you can get through this level like that, but it's not advisable. You'll use a lot of potions and probably at least a life or two. Yeah, I'm never gonna make that jump. You can get up there if you make that jump, like, perfectly. I hardly ever do. Also, ceiling dragons. Because this game needed something else that's gonna kill you. They're not too much trouble. The biggest nuisance is that they just take about 7 billion hits to die. And I would run past them, except for the fact that you usually end up taking a decent amount of damage from them if you let them live. Mainly because you'll be strolling along and then they'll pop out like right above your head and be like, "Ah, surprise! Forgot about me, didn't you?" We will skip this one over here, though. No need to... Oh, he shoots out 2 fireballs. Look at that. Yeah, this game is kind of fun because every monster, you're never guaranteed for it to be exactly the same as the other monsters. I mean, most of the time, they are just the same. But occasionally, you just run into that random monster that just does something different. It keeps the game from being dull and repetitive. I mean, I'm not rapping on Mario, but just using Mario as an example, you walk through, you see a Goomba, you jump on its head. In this game, it would be like you walk through, you see a Goomba, it pulls out a bazooka and shoots you. It's not quite that drastic, but just that kind of... It keeps you on your toes. Anyway, say hello to the 70 kajillion spiders in this level. No, they don't really ever stop coming. I mean, you can kill them on the screen and they'll disappear, but I mean, like, this whole level is just full of them, and they're everywhere, and they're no fun, and they're hard to hit, and they creep me out. And we're about to die. Anything else on the emo scale today? Yeah, bats. Trying to kill us. More ceiling dragons. Yeah, we're gonna take care of you. One blue shot at a time. Kind of like Aileron off of... Or Alanon, or whatever his name was, off of the Sword of Shannara. I have blue fire, and that's about it. Yeah, so you see here, we do find another runestone, our second. Makes me kind of believe the narrator's a big liar, because he said the rest shall not be as easily as the first, but it seemed pretty easy to me. Oh well, we'll take his word for it. If you think it's easy now, friends, rest assured the last couple levels are hell. Also, it's a good thing that the runestones float. Otherwise, it might be a little hard to distinguish them amongst the other geography in the location. Will you stop biting my ankles off? Anyway. Yeah, so that's our second of 6, obviously, judging by the narration, and our slots up on the top screen that represent our runestones. Yes, you can die now. Kindly take an orb of power to the face. Have I explained yet, friends? I don't think I have. Our orb actually will pick up items should we thrust it into the item. Like, well, rather, if the orb touches the item, like potions, well, anything really that you can pick up and store in your inventory. You can sort through your inventory like such. Skulls kill most of the weaker enemies on the screen, and earthquakes, I think, just... I don't remember if they kill everything on the ground, or... No, earthquakes cause rubble to fall from the ceiling, I believe. I think it's used to acquire a couple secrets, too. You cause an earthquake, and it causes the ceiling to fall, and then you can climb up and get to a place. Although I might just totally be making that up. I'm really trying to remember. I think there's actually just one spot where you cause platforms to fall down with the earthquake spell. It took me forever to figure that out. Anyway, this rune allows your return. Shipajajol. Remember that, friends. I'm sure it's important. Anyway, our quest for the third stone continues. Or begins, I should say. Yes, we utilized the orb to grab the potion that we could not reach. If it's a creepy game and there's a statue, chances are the statue will try and kill you. This game is no exception. Professor Von Lightning, or whatever that guy's name, the evil Warlock, decides to pretty much just do everything he can to be a giant dick and just summon statues and everything else at you to kill you in this level. It is a fun level, though. Except for this guy. This guy's annoying. If memory serves, there is a spot that you can stand where he'll never hit you. But I just can't remember where that spot is. Ow. Yeah, just jump right into that one, Chezni. Top score. So we could go over and try and mess with Professor Von Lightning. He kind of pops up, you know, he's like, oh, I'm going to summon this on you now. Although it's not advisable, he'll just kind of electrocute you and send you flying across the screen. He also has a shield of invulnerability, possibly a ring or an enchantment linked to his resurrection. Yes, I'm giving the programmers too much credit, it's just an invulnerability thing, because they didn't want you fighting him. So this little gargoyle is a bit different than the other one. He waits for you to get near and then lunges, but it's still a pattern, so you should just be able to memorize it and be fairly unharmed while fighting him. Good thing is, they do give you quite a few potions. So we just used a couple there to... Yes, I would like that one. Okay, there we go. The game is a bit generous with the potions in the beginning. Not that that's a bad thing. Makes the game a little less stressful. You can worry about conserving health later in the game. Ha! This guy is just like a boss. There we go. Look at that. We hit him even as he was falling down. Like, we're not done with you yet. Oh, well, aren't you a nice person? We weren't even that close to you. Oh dear. I don't know if he can come down the stairs or not. Probably not. It doesn't look like it. If you were really desperate, you could use that to your advantage. I prefer just jumping over him, though. Yeah! Don't lightning me, Mr. Von Lightning. Ta-da! We're almost dead. Oh, and gargoyle time. Yeah, we'll probably use a full restore before we engage this guy. Gargoyle is a bit different. Still follows a pattern, but a little less spammy. A little harder to fight. I kind of like to just use the orb when... You cut that out! Fine, we'll go over here and fight. You have bubble issues. Yeah, you can kind of hit him with the orb if you're not... Well, I did that wrong, but... Oh, what was that? Alright, guess we're fine now. Now, if you're looking at him, you can swipe him with the orb as he goes behind you. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that. Fairly easy to kill in such a manner. Now look, another one. This one will be a little more difficult, mainly because we don't have that nice little hill. Plus he's just standing there. Same strategy though. Oh, no, not same strategy? Well, we can still nail him. Yeah, I mean, you kind of play the game the first time and, well, I don't know about you, but I was like, magic ball? Yeah, right, why would I use that? The older I get, though, the more I tend to use it. It's pretty convenient, because, well, it's got a bit more range. It covers a little bit more ground when you fire it off. Anyway, here we are in a castle, as our quest for the third stone continues. I think we'll pause here, friends, and when we come back, we'll find out just what's in this castle, and I'll probably try and foil the evil Warlock's plans just about every way we can. See you then, friends!